Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are all having an amazing weekend. As you guys can tell by the title of this watch list, we will be doing our weekly watch list as well as the market breakdown. With that being said, the 5 plays this week will be FUBO, Google, Square, Roku, and Mara. Also, pushing to all-time highs here, finishing a very strong week here last week in the tech sector. A lot of advancements to the upside, so we'll be covering that in depth here this week and into this video, and also stay tuned for these coming 5 plays as well as key market updates. Hope you guys have a great weekend and hope you have a profitable week. Thanks. So to get things started here, as always, for those of you who have watched our previous videos, we like to break down the market and then go into the 5 plays of the week. With that being said, if you are interested in joining our private course, our alerts, and more, feel free to check out SimplifiedInvesting.com today. We would love to have you guys on board and actually just finish one of the best weeks that we have had as a team. With that being said, getting right into it, starting with the market here at SPY, it's going to be an S&P 500 index here, pushing to all-time highs here. We're getting basically essentially this gap up here on 4 or 5 into 2 days of consolidation, still making higher highs. Now we're pushing to the upside here. Now, when you do get a market that is ranging to all-time highs here, you have to resort to intraday levels to find support and resistance and key levels to watch, as these are uncharted territories that we have seen in the S&P 500 index. With that being said, watching these intraday, typically on the 5-day 5-minute and the 5-day 15-minute, will give you some levels to watch, as these are going to be uncharted territories. Now, we do have a 411.67 resistance here on SPY to watch within the coming week, so that will be a key region to watch here. And then if we do zoom in here, go in on the 5-day 5-minute, we can get some support regions here just from using that Friday close here. We got a level here, and then also right here at 410.67. So at least that will give us some pullback regions to watch here at 410.67, also down here at 409.89. 2 support regions, but again, a very strong, if we go out here, weekly chart, very strong breakout here on the S&P 500 index here. We did ideally want to see a little bit more volume, but we are getting some volume coming back into the S&P 500 index. However, on Friday, on that strong day, we did get a very low amount of volume, but continuing this higher high trend pattern to the upside here will be key up to this 425 region here. We'll have to resort to intraday levels here to watch on the S&P 500 index as well as the NASDAQ and the Dow Jones, as they are going to be pushing to all-time highs here. So again, very strong, looking strong here into the coming week. If we do get a pullback here, watch these 2 regions at 409.89 and then 410.67 here. But you can see the bid ask here after hours hitting that region, holding so far here. We'll wait and watch for futures to open up here at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sunday here to see a better direction within the coming week here. First play, one that actually had a very strong reversal here on Friday, going to be FUBO. Strong day. Anytime, again, you have something pushing up 12% with volume, going to be exceptionally strong here. We get this move to the upside again. We have these sellers coming at this 25-32 region here. Again, you can see how much volume we have. Trading the most volume we've ever seen here on FUBO. Now, why do I like this? Typically, that abnormal volume and that strong volume leads to volatility, as you do get more of those orders coming in versus periods of consolidation without much trend. We do have this downtrend here with lower volume here. Now, these buyers are taking this low here, especially at this 2018 support region here, pushing this to the upside. Now, this isn't just a one-sided play. Really what I want to see is either A breakout over 26.14 for the upside to play calls with potential to see this 27.34 region and then up here to 30.70, or B, if we do break this 2018 support region here, this gap region that we saw here back on 11.10, I do think we can retrace back to this $10 region here, even down to this 14.29 support area. So again, 2-sided plays, don't just have one side in that you can only trade the upside or trade just trading the upside. Again, what I'm trying to get at is play both sides. Have 2 setups in mind. If we do break through this 2018 support, we will be watching intraday puts. Or if we do break above this 26.14 region here with volume, we'll be watching calls to the upside again with that potential to gap fill back to this 30.70 region. liking this volume here. Again, volume, when you do get this volume, you do get that increased volatility, which is great for those looking for intraday trades, as it does maximize that risk to reward that you can get with parabolic moves like we did see back here at the end or in the middle of December on FUBO. So again, watching this one close, utilize these levels here to play this one within the coming week. Second one, going to be a large cap mover here. What I like here on Google is we get this breakout here, 2 consecutive weeks of breaking out after essentially 6 weeks of consolidation here. We get this gap move on 2-1 into consolidation, making higher highs here. We do have an earnings report here on 4/27, so not until the end of the month, but still very strong higher highs here on Google. And again, this goes into the same thing as the S&P 500 index. You'll notice that these do typically track each other quite closely. So when you do have something pushing to all-time highs like this, you have to utilize those intraday levels here. So 2289.04 is going to be that region here. I do believe that we can see 2300 plus here on Google within the coming week. This was one that was actually on the watch list last week. So those of you who did take advantage of it within last week's watch list, I hope you guys profited nicely off of it. Now, for us, what we're watching at is going to be this 2289.04 support or this resistance region to break out here to the upside. Want to see this trend move intraday here like we did see back here on Monday. Then we get 2 periods of consolidation after a morning gap up. Now let's see if we can break through that 2289.04 region with the target to be this $2,300 region above here. Now let's go back out to the daily chart here. We get this gap move up into consolidation, continued higher highs here. Now let's wait for that 2289.04 break with that potential to see 2300 here within the coming week. The third one, going to be one that still isn't broken out completely yet, but one that we have played with great success recently and has seen a lot of volume coming into it in a strong trend move off of this 221.37 support region. Really what I want to see here on Square ticker symbol SQ is going to be 267.75 breakout here. If we do break out of that, I do think we can retest of these 283.19 highs here and then retest up all the push up to this $300 price region here. Now, the key and what I liked here was this breakout over this double top here at 252.53 with some volume coming in here. Now let's wait on Monday. Tomorrow I'll be watching this above 267.75 with potential to see that 283.19 region here within the coming week. Very strong here. If we do zoom out on the weekly chart here, you can see we're trying to break out of this cup formation here. Again, you guys can see this cup trying to form here on the weekly. Now next week, we need higher highs over 267.75 for this to confirm that cup breakout here with that 283.19 potential here, and then a run up to 300. Now it isn't going to happen overnight, but looking very strong on this cup move here. Just waiting on confirmation over 267.75 for a scalp or swing opportunity to the upside with that 283.19 target if we can get a breakout here on SQ within the coming week. Now this one will be following the NASDAQ closely as well, as it is going to be a large cap tech stock, similar to what Google has been doing recently as well. Fourth play, going to be in the same boat here, Roku. Now we are still in lower lows here on this daily or on this weekly trend. Has been one that we have been able to scalp very successfully here intraday here, utilizing breakout plays. For those of you who don't know how to trade a breakout, we did just post something on Instagram for you guys to check out how to trade breakouts. Just a quick little breakdown of how to trade a breakout or how to find a breakout. Now, with that being said, we get the strong move here on 4.6 with volume. Again, we're trading 7.5 million shares here on Roku. We're continuing these higher highs here. Tomorrow, I want to see a breakout over 376.98 with potential to gap fill back up to this 400 plus price region. The key will be watching higher highs with volume here. Essentially, this 377 target here, we get this rejection on 3.4, rejection here on 3.10, basically into lower lows, into consolidation off this reversal doji here, making higher highs here. Now tomorrow, let's see if we can break out over 377 with that potential to see that $400 price region here to the upside. Again, looking very strong, a very good scalp opportunity intraday for Roku, one that we have been finding success with within the past week. So again, keep your eye out for that 377 breakout here. We do have that support region at 371.91 to watch for a bounce level if we do pull back here on Roku. The last one, this one's going to be a crypto play here. I really want to see, we have this resistance here, actually an old resistance becomes a new support here at this 49.52 region. That's what I want to see maintain here on Mara. Again, we get essentially sideways movement off this 217 gap up. We get this breakout here on 4-5 into consolidation here. We're trying to hold this 49.52 region here. Really what I'm waiting for on this one is a 52.47 breakout for that upside to all-time highs here. We do need to follow through. This one has been tracking crypto very closely. So if you guys are watching this one, you can typically expect this to move with the crypto market. Watching Bitcoin prices will greatly affect the price movement on Mara, on Riot, on all of these blockchain plays here. Now, the key that I'm watching here is going to be this 52.47 breakout for the upside. Again, with that potential to see that 57.75 region here on Mara. I like these higher highs here, still pushing up on this higher high trend move on Mara, looking at the daily chart here. Now we need to maintain this 49.52 support region here with the ideal setup over this 52.40 region here for scalping this to the upside here with that 57.75 potential here. Again, you can see that strong day that we did see here on 4-1. Just need to get follow through here on Monday or within this weekly chart here if we do zoom out and go to the weekly chart here, forming this doji potential reversal here, but I want to see if we can make higher highs again over this 52 region here will be key on the coming week. For Mara, we're losing volume here, so I want to see volume come in as well, as we saw here back in July, and then also coming in here on the beginning of January. So again, key will be watching this breakout play to the upside over 52. That is what we will be watching as a team. That being said, that wraps up our 5 plays in market breakdown for the week. If you enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would help us out a lot. And again, if you are interested in joining our private team, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. Wishing you guys a great week and a profitable week, and hope you're enjoying your weekend. Thank you.